As a proven great predictor in the past, so I predict that Jessica Pegula will be the champion of this year's WTA Finals. Iga Swiatek will win the WTA Finals, and that is my prediction. I can't miss out on an opportunity to predict this year's ATP Finals and continue my flawless streak. So let's not waste any more time and start predicting, shall we? First up is the green group that consists of the world number 2 Rafael Nadal, US Open Finals Casper Ruud, and really informed Felix Auger-Aliassime, and this year's lucky reserve Taylor Fritz. First match of this year's Nitto ATP Finals will be between Casper Ruud and Felix Auger-Aliassime, and I can't lie, even though Casper finally got a long needed rest from the competition, Felix did so as well. And after winning 3 tournaments in a row, I am confident in saying that Felix will win in 3 sets. In my opinion, this Rafael Nadal and Taylor Fritz match is a lot harder to predict than it looks on the surface level. On one side, Rafa almost all of the time rises to the occasion no matter the circumstances, but these are the ATP Finals and he rarely does particularly well here. And to add to that, Nadal is really out of form. On the other side, Fritz is making his debut at the year-end championships, so there might be some nerves. He himself hasn't been playing the best tennis as of late, so it would be risky to put faith in Taylor to beat Nadal, but I am doing just that, and I predict that Rafael Nadal will start off his finals campaign with a surprise loss in 3 sets. Therefore, he will need to get a win in his second match against a student of his game, Casper Ruud, which I think he will get easily, because in my opinion, Ruud just fears Nadal, as he showed in the French Open final, so I have no faith in Ruud making this match competitive. And in a battle of winning North Americans, Felix Auger-Aliassime will face off against Taylor Fritz, and I just hope and believe that Felix will be laser focused on these ATP finals, as it is his best chance at doing something great based on his recent form, so he can't have any setbacks that would jeopardize his chances at going to the semis. And for that reason, I predict that he will deal with Taylor Fritz in 2 sets. So, coming into the last round of the group stages, there will be 3 players battling for 2 spots in the semifinals. And unfortunately for every raw fan, I feel like these past few months have been too overbearing for the clay court GOAT, and it will show especially in the last match. Legs will be too heavy, shots won't go where it was intended to, whilst young, sprung and probably hung Felix Auger-Aliassime will show his best tennis and win this important match in 3 sets. As far as the Ruud-Fritz match goes, I just don't think that Ruud is in good enough form to stop a very dedicated Taylor Fritz on indoor hard courts, so I predict that Fritz will beat Ruud and end Rafael Nadal's ATP Finals at the group stages. Probably this is a prediction that is a bit out of the ordinary, but I believe in it and I will stick with it. Now we are moving on to the objectively stronger red group that consists of Stefanos Tsitsipas, who technically can become the number 1 in the world after the championships, Daniil Medvedev, who knows a thing or two about becoming the number 1 in the world, and 5-time ATP Finals champion Novak Djokovic. And Andrey Rublev is here also, I guess. You might think that I'm overlooking Rublev based on that comment, and in a way I am, but it's nothing personal towards him. He just got absolutely screwed by the draw, and he will start his improbable mission of achieving the semi-finals against Daniil Medvedev. And even though it sounds crazy, I think this will be the easiest match of the tournament for him, and I'm saying easiest very loosely, because I think the loss in 3 sets for him is inevitable here. Tsitsipas has already lost 3 times against Djokovic this year, but either way, I think that him playing the first match against Novak Djokovic is great. He can get rid of all of the nervous energy that the player might have at the start of the tournament, and even if he loses the match against a favorite, which I think he will, it is still not detrimental to his chances at reaching the semi-finals. So the second round of the group stages will kick off with a match between a small kid who doesn't know how to fight and a bullshit Russian. There is no love lost between these two guys, and in a match with such high stakes, I expect to see an emotionally charged encounter that will be won by someone who isn't exactly known for winning these types of battles, and it's Stefanos Tsitsipas. And then the unluckiest player of the whole tournament, Andrey Rublev, will get an ass whooping from Novak Djokovic, and there is nothing more to say here really. Then he will again get whooped by Stefanos Tsitsipas, and you might as well call these semi-finals of the ATP Finals Wimbledon, because Russians are not allowed here after Djokovic will beat Medvedev in the last match of the round-robin stages. So the semi-finals will be Auger-Aliassime versus Tsitsipas and Djokovic versus Fritz. And my beautiful viewers, I can't lie, I try to be impartial in my predictions, but in this semi-finals matchup, I can't bring myself to not show any bias, so I'm putting on my hater glasses and predicting that Felix Auger-Aliassime will advance to the finals by beating Tsitsipas, where he will face the winner of Novak-Fritz matchup, and to no one's surprise, I'm predicting a Djokovic victory here. So in a battle for the year-end championship trophy, we will see Felix Auger-Aliassime and Novak Djokovic. Felix is in the form of his life. He beat players like Alcaraz, Rune, Tiafoe in the lead up to the ATP Finals. He won 3 titles in 3 weeks, and most importantly, he has beaten Djokovic fairly recently, proving that he is the real deal. But damn, Novak is just a different beast when it comes to playing in finals. Not many things face him in such situations, and unfortunately, I can't say the same about Felix. I am afraid that the occasion will get to him and Djokovic will take advantage of that. So my final prediction is that Novak Djokovic will be the 2022 NITO ATP Finals champion, tying the record for the most year-end championship titles with Roger Federer. What do you think about this prediction, and what are your predictions for the finals? Comment down below, help me reach the promised land of 1,000 subscribers, and subscribe to the channel for more tennis content. It would be hugely appreciated. And until next time, take it easy, my friend.